Good evening, and welcome to Day 9 of Hollow Knight Lore and World Building Deep Dive. I'm producerBry. On last episode, we finally crawled out of the horrible, horrific, terrible, no good, dark, deep nest. And then after we did get out of it, we fell right back in. But then we did etch our way out of the most horrific, horrible experience of our lives, back into the rest of the world of Hollow Knight, where, upon revisiting the people of Dirtmouth, we discovered that a cult we had unleashed upon the world has stopped by Dirtmouth to take up residence. Oops! We then took some spoils of our adventures down to the nailsmith and upgraded our nail to a spiral form. Then we went down to Relic Seeker Lem and turned in some of the artifacts we found to uncover more of the secrets of Hollow Nest, where we started getting, between Relic Seeker Lem and a warrior spirit that we fought in Deep Nest, we're starting to get some confirmed accounts about the King of Hollow Nest, who has been an elusive figure in our adventures. Relic Seeker Lem stated that he was revered as both a god and omnipotent by the citizens of Hollow Nest. Let's check on what our charms are before we get moving tonight. Okay, we are going to be using Fragile Greed, because money's good. Grub Song to help us heal. The Dream Wielder, so that it can help us uncover more of the secret lore of the game. And then, of course, for this run, our Token Dashmaster, as we pay tribute to the Dashmaster, the most wonderful, eccentric bug of them all, who dashed himself to death in the fungal wastes. Let us now go, urging upon the hints of Relic Seeker Lem, some other bugs, and Elder Bug, we are now going to attempt to venture down underneath the capital in search of clues of the whereabouts of the king and castle. Here we go. Oh, last episode also, Relic Seeker Lem mentioned to us that right before the fall of Hollow Nest, the people, which of course are bugs, the citizens of Hollow Nest swapped from writing their texts and histories on stone tablets to using woven cloth made of spider silk. This is important because when it began raining in the City of Tears, it destroyed all of the written text accounts during the time that the city fell. Meaning the only accounts of the city are older stone-written texts. There's some real-life parallels from that story. In real life, the oldest known collective text in recorded history were the old stone-written stories of the Epic of Gilgamesh, which was written 5,000 years ago. There could have been more writing back during that time, even older, but anything that wasn't written on stone from that ancient ago has not survived for us to be able to read. When we first came to the City of Tears, we discovered this floor with light coming out of it, and this little mechanism with a simple keyhole. We now have a simple key, and we can activate this mechanism. And we've opened a sewer cover with the emblem of Hollow Nest on it. Since it is down and we are looking for clues, we can remove this now. We're looking for clues and traces to what happened to the king. I see no option but to jump down through this. I guess it's not a manhole, I guess it's a bug hole. Here we go. And now we are in a new zone, the Royal Waterways. And we found a new zone that does not have very much music. Let's take a quick look along here. We can see a lot of flowing water behind us. And garbage. Garbage clogging the hallways. But we do see a lot of constructed stone edifices. Oh, little bugs. Crump! Tiny and placid, but swells to enormous size when threatened. Oh! They're still moving around. Fortunately, the nail master arts that we've learned will help us deal with these threats. We also have, because of our spiral nail form, we have a lot of damage for these areas now. We can now— whoa! Oh, right into it. Okay, let's go up. Oh yeah, we can see behind us now. We can see layers and layers upon of canals of flowing water. We can see some pipes, and we can also see some towards the top and the back. We can see some walls and archways that support up the city basin. Oh, we found another hole hidden next to a treasure trove. Let's see what we find in here. But there's some water leaking through here. We can see some drains and pipe structures that I've just broken. You guys don't see that. We see garbage and— oh. We've met a new character. Every time we come across a new character, it's never sure if it's going to be a friend or a fight. Let's see what we find with him. Oh, this could be a friend. Rummaging around in the garbage of a sewer? Tuck. Don't take something if it isn't yours. That's the law. Are any of these yours? Everything you see, it belongs to me. Okay, he's answered my question. Don't be angry. I'll share my food with you if you give me Geo. Purchase food? Yeah, I'll have a little bit of food. This Geo is mine now. Don't try to take it back. Okay, that's fine. Here, take your food with you when you leave. Oh, it's a rancid egg. These aren't edible. Not edible! This must be a, kind of waste kind of bug. Oof. What else does he say? I'll share my food with you if you give me— oh, no thank you. If you don't want it, I'll keep it. Okay. Let's probe into his mind and see what he's thinking. I'll find you again. The water will bring you to me. I just need to keep searching and praying. When we meet again, I want you to say that you're sorry. Are you looking for a person? That's kind of creepy. Well, I guess we'll just leave him to his business over there and continue our adventures in a sewer. But that's fun. Now these are called the Royal Waterways. I'm wondering if that's why they're so ornate. I'm not seeing any clues. Like, it doesn't look like this is a normally traversed upon path by royalty. Oh, a new bug. Oop, there's another one. Let's see. Fill flip. Oh, it's flip spelt forwards and backwards. Odd creature that adapts to changing situations by flipping over and using the limbs on the other side of its body. That is an odd creature indeed. I wonder if we can get some thoughts from some of them. We can see more of the base of Hollow Nest capital behind us here. Oh, there's a pipe leading down. Well, Oh, this is a soul totem that we haven't seen one of these in a while that has not been surrounded by its own architecture. This one seems to be fully encased by Hollow Nest architecture. Let's continue down. Oh, a sign pointing to a bench. That's good news. Let's look this way. Let's dream nail this. Eat when. Safe dark. Eat when. Let's see what else is down here. We can hear, for music, it's not much music, but it is a nice little cello melody. Pretty calm. Oh, there's more garbage here in these pipes. I think we've done a circuit. I think we've done a circuit of this first map zone. Yes, we sure have. Let's see. What else can we find down here? Oh, there's a thing going down, but we're not gonna... Oh, and a lamp. And you can also see some grating behind us there, too. Let's go and follow that bench sign. So far, okay, well, there's a bench sign, and that's good, but I'm not seeing any signs of a palace other than this being a royal waterway. Oh, the ground is loose here. We know how to handle this. Woohoo! There we go, there's a bench. Map updated. Oh, but we don't have a map for this area. Oh, we can break through this wall here. That's good. Can we get back up? Let's see, now that we found the bench, what else we can find through this hole we've broken through. I like that you can see the in the details here, you can see the constructed walls, you can see the back brickwork, and then you can see right here along the edges where we've broken through. It's now crumbled rock where we've broken through there. We can hear grubs somewhere. We've had some bad luck with grubs in the recent game, as there have been liar grubs. Now there's a false wall here. Let's read its thoughts. Home. Okay, the real ones so far have been thinking home. You're free! Yay! We have rescued another friend. We've made a good amount of friends in this game so far. When we started this game, the town and everything was so desolate, but as we've been adventuring around, we've been rescuing people and meeting people, and the space is really livened up. We can see more of these waterways in the background. They seem to be like tiered canals. There's a lot of running water. This doesn't exactly look like a waste treatment processing place, though. Oh, look, one of Cornifer's pages. This is a good sign. Let's follow the pages and see if we can find Cornifer. Oh, there's a new, strange creature. Mother. It's thinking mother. And it's running for me. Mother, mother, I'm not mother. Oh! Its head is still yelling at me. And now its tail. Flukemon! This is the worst Pokemon ever were. Worm-like creature that prefers damp, dark habitats. Oh, we found a parasitic worm. Good evening, Vale. How are you tonight? I hear some pulsulating. We see more pipes. Oh, gross. Where could be that pulsating noise? Maybe below us? That's okay, I was a little late myself. Sometimes that's just how it goes, right? Oh, there's a thing down here. Oh, we're swimming in sewer water. This can't be healthy. Let's see, there's a little cavern here. Ah, there's the source here. Do these have thoughts? Kind of. Well, no, we found a few of these things before. They seem to be cocoons of these rancid eggs. We've seen a few of them before in the game. Let's see. Use our dash to get. Okay, let's track down Cornifer. Cornifer will always know what's going on in the area. He always scouts ahead of us. That's a kind of cool thing about Cornifer, as everywhere we go, he's like one step ahead of us. It's a good thing he's been such a good friend to us. He's always helping us out with maps, and he gives them to us for a really good price. Oh, there's a draining. Look at how fancy that drain is. Man, can you imagine if your bathroom looked this nice? Well, I mean, aside from the damp, tattered cloth. But like that kind of pipe work? I see the pages are going this way. We'll just... It's best we follow the pages before we try and figure out more around here. Frump. Extremely amusing creature. That is true, Hunter. That is true. Oh! It's a flying worm thing. I can hear something glowing. And I'm seeing grates. Oh, now we can hear our good friend Cornifer. And I hear some tense music. We might be in for a fight here. Oops, I didn't mean to leave. Let's see what we got here. It's a bunch of these little floaty things. Hey! There are mushrooms on the base of this sewer. Let's look at where we are on the map. Oh, we can't see it because we don't have a map. We'll need a map. Cornifer will help us out with the map in a bit. I haven't tried out our new spell on enemies yet. There he is, there he is! Where does this open? Well, that didn't open this. Oh, we've opened a big door down there. We must be close to the fungal waste because there's all these mushrooms glowing up along here. Hey, Cornifer, what's the word? Oh ho ho, aren't these waterways thrilling? A labyrinth of pipes and tunnels. Yes, this is much, much, much better than the deep nest. Don't you agree? I couldn't have asked for a better place to employ my talents. It's all so orderly, so considered. Nothing like the crude irregularity of those caverns. Which caverns? There's been a lot of caverns. Oh, maybe he means the deep nest or something like that. Ah, but so sad. My trunk is telling me those fungal wastes are close, and I sense my damp adventure may have reached its end. Guess I'll be calling this map done. Oh, right. When we found Cornifer in the fungal wastes, he mentioned that the fungal wastes were too bad smelling for him, so he doesn't seem to be wanting to go back that way. Purchase a map? Absolutely! What else, Cornifer? I'd wager these pipes and chambers were once used to carry the city's waste. Much have been a horrid stench down here. Thankfully, the constant rain has flushed them clean. Oh, that's why we're not seeing much horrific stuff down here. It's just a lot of water coming through here. Probably not a lot of waste with the bugs of the city mostly being dead. To chart the world, what joy if Zelda could share the thrill. I also think it's nice that Cornifer has mentioned that it's very orderly down here. Ah, now we can see where we're at. Indeed, this sewer canal drains into the left here. Look! It's where the city sewers drain into the fungal waste and create all the moisture for the fungus in here. Over back where we originally found the Dash Master. We've gone in a circle. A magnificent circle. Hey, Dash Master. We pay tribute to you at every moment, Dash Master. So, not only did the game designers think to create different zones, but when they designed the zones, they thought that whatever is in each zone would naturally affect the surrounding environment. And so by the up here is a blue lake that has a water reservoir that leaks into the city creating rain. And then coming through the city, it hits the sewers, goes through the sewer system, and then flushes out into the fungal wastes. And it's all connected. It all connects. We can see in just the style and order of the game a hidden story of how this city ran, how this kingdom was existed. It's not like those games of where you're out in barren wastelands for forever, and then you come across a city that's just magnificently running. I always hate it when you come across cities that like exist without any farmland or trade routes around them. It's like, where do the people from those cities get food and stuff? Here, everything makes sense. Okay, we heard a shiny thing earlier. We're gonna want to find that. It's probably above us. Oh, creepy worm things. Ah! Ew. I wonder if the sound designers had a lot of fun. Whoa! I wonder if the sound designers had a lot of fun with making these things. It was probably like people themselves in the mic making these noises going. Oh, I will be glad to help kill all of these creatures. Okay, now this thing here, this looks like a pipe that comes over and spills down here. There's a grate back there behind us. Okay, now we're in another pipe. I can hear it. Woo! Okay, there's a shiny thing. What do we have? Oh, yay. Another rancid egg. What we've always wanted. Oh, look, now here is another soul totem, and this one does have the black bladed architecture around it. Look at how the floor is different than the rest of the flooring, and then the back wall is different than all the others. I think there's something else here. I still hear like a shiny thing. Do you hear that noise? It might be below us. Oh! Oh, a mask piece. Look, and these things that we find the mask pieces on and our soul upgrades on are also like the black bladed stuff, just like the soul totems. I would suppose that they come from the same culture. We find them across the entire kingdom, yet they always look different than the rest of the art of the kingdom. Oh man, we have a whole new HP bar now? Ow. Oh. Oh, there's sewer water. Okay. More time in the sewer. I think we've explored this lower part. This was before we decided to go back to the bench, I think. Yeah, we went up there, the pulsing thing. Okay, let's return to that bench. Oops, I overshot it. There's some nice lamps down here, too. The builders of Hollow Nest, as a whole, really give off a sense of craftsmanship compared to the other places we've been. The green path and the little people we find in the green path build things out of some wood and stuff like that. Oh look, there's actually multiple benches that have fallen in this little well here. There's even another one right there. But yeah, the green path, they seem to use mostly wood stuff. And then the Crystal Peak, is really just mined out mountain stuff. We can really tell that the main kingdom is the Forgotten Crossroads, because this is where we find the constructed stuff. The Forgotten Crossroads, the City of Tears, and so far the Royal Waterways. All the stuff towards the middle have been the most constructed stuff. And then part of the King's Pass, at least the parts that haven't fallen apart yet. Oh, I hear creepy things everywhere. I think I will take these things off, and I will put on this charm. There we go. Actually, I will take this off and put on my thorns also. Just fiddle it around with our charms a little bit. Oh look, there's a grate here, and shaky ground. We'll explore there after we look over to the right a little bit. Oh man, these little things are coming for me. Okay, I think we'll explore down a little more. Let's explore down here. Let's see what we find. Okay, a lot of the same kind of stuff. Lots of pipes, lots of fallen so at the bottom of every pit seems to be where the garbage collects. So there's not really garbage here, but at the bottom of this hole, yeah, there's some garbage there. Just where the stuff clumps up. Here's another hole. Presumably this pipe leads from another dimension, like in the foreground or background, that collects stuff in the waterways and falls down here. We've also noticed when we were in the City of Tears, every once in a while the guards or the citizens will accidentally fall in and fall down through here. So I wonder if this garbage could be a collection of like furniture and bodies and just whatever gets washed away in the sewer. Oh, we seem to be reaching the end of constructed stuff and actually reaching a cave system here. Oh! Oh! Yeah! It's a good thing we're well prepared down here. Okay, yeah, we're at the end of a bunch of pipes systems in an area that a lot of garbage has naturally collected, and we can see it's just garbage all the way far back in this cavern. Garbage, garbage, garbage. You know, I bet you the bugs of Hallow Nest did not have a comprehensive garbage service, and they probably just irresponsibly flushed everything down the sewer. That's no way for a civilized people to be. Oh, yeah, we can't get back up this way. We can see more of the cave stuff starting to form here. I constantly find it interesting that when we're in caves, of naturally formed caves, it's always laced with these fossilized bug shells, like this. It's not rock structure. It's like this stuff. It's like winding all over the place, and then it gets more and more densely packed in. And I always think that's interesting. I don't know what to make of it. I wonder... Oh, okay, we got more stuff in here. Oh, that's right, we upgraded one of our spells last time. Oh! You can see that Thorns is one of my favorite charms for a reason. I get hit a lot, and the ability to hit back is nice. Okay, look, here's another one of these soul totems down here. And look, again, black bladed structure. Black bladed structure. Okay, so we've been finding these weird double-ended worm parasites here in the sewer, and now here on the ground we can see some bulbous matter that we can see legs and stuff starting to sprout out. And it looks like worms, these things less are bred and more of just, they shed a piece off themselves and just keep multiplying kind of stuff, you know? I feel like we should just kill as much of this disgusting stuff as we can. Ugh. We need some raid, or I don't know. So you know what we need? We need some bleach. We need some bleach down in the sewer. We're pretty far down, and since we're below the pipes, I would suspect that this is the kind of organism, like bacterias and decomposers, since these are worm-like things, I bet these have naturally evolved down here to break down and consume the waste from the city. That's probably what these things are. Hey. Oh, tunnel continues that way to the left. What's this way? Oh, there's a thing above us. Nice little treasure chest for us to open up. Oh, I went to blow a hole open, or blow up the bird, and I blew up a hole up here. We'll check that out later. Oh, and this leads back up. Okay. I think it's time to continue following the source of these worm-like parasites. I bet you it leads to the source. Okay, we're in some water. We're coming up on... Oh, we're gonna come up on a room. I can see it on the walls and stuff. Oh no! Look what we found. We found like a hive. Can we dream nail it? It's a little too far for me to dream nail. I can't reach it. Can I cut it down? Oh no, that's like background stuff. Well, it must be the mother. Look, it doesn't even have like a face. It's just all holes and appendages. It's like engorged. I see no alternative, but nothing else to do with this thing but to get rid of it. Woo! Fluke Marm! Woo! Oh! It's exploded to just... Look, it was just a giant worm that just engorged. Ooh. We got rid of that pretty fast. I don't think these things are going to be dying out anytime soon, though. Look, like, seeing as how each one of these things is spawn. Let's see what we got here. Fluke nest. Oh, we've collected a charm from the remains of this horrible parasite. Fluke nest. Living charm born in the gut of a fluke marm transforms the vengeful spirit spell into a horde of volatile baby flukes. So we're basically carrying around a little tiny globule of the flukes that we can use to channel our spells through now. Well, that was quick and disgusting. Okay, now let's come up and explore this opening that we just opened up. The bench is above us. Oh, there's more of these, there's more of the fluke stuff in here. Okay, yeah, there's a lot more than just that mother thing. I hear some strange noises. Let's see what we can find in here. Oh, there's a fluke, all right. We're in caves now. We're still not in the pipes. Oh, it's all over the walls in here. Oh! Oh, it's a big one. It's all engorged. Oh! Oh, they hit for 2. Tries to... They sing little songs while they go around. Fluke Munga. Aged fluke. Grown fat on the rich refuse found in the pipes below the capital. Oh, we were right. These things eat the garbage that come down from the city. There must be a lot of garbage down here. Ooh! There's some roots and stuff like that in these caverns now. I wonder if we're going above where the pipes are? No, we're still underneath the sewer. Okay, there's the shaker thing. Okay, there's some dead ends up here. Let's see what else we find. Oh no! 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 Oh look, they kind of poo goo after themselves. Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh yeah, and when you kill them, they every single piece of these things, it just spawns more of them. Every single piece grows into a larger form of them. I don't think if you wanted to get rid of these things, I don't think you could unless you like just inflamed the entire area, incinerated it. Woo! I'm doing okay with, it's like, olé! Okay, we found some money. What else is down here? Not much in here. Ugh. At least we have this soothing cello to listen to while we're in this parasite pit. This is also much, much nicer than Deep Nest. A little bit of a maze in here. I happen to know that this area is one of the DLCs. I think it's the last DLC that they made for the game. And some of the design choices that they made in here kind of stand out as different from the cohesion of the rest of the game. I mean, we found the Flukemar nest down here, but coming back up and now finding like more of them is a little weird. Like that kind of like breaks a little bit of the cohesion of what the source of all their spawning is from. Also, where the doorway is hidden is really different from a lot of the hidden structures in the rest of the game, and it's actually nearly impossible to see. And when I first played this, I didn't particularly like how hidden it was. It was because when they released this, they expected players to look up how to get in here. And I don't like it when things are designed for others to discover them. I think you always want to enable your players to find the secrets themselves. So that's a little bit of a criticism of the game designers. for this, but I don't have much criticism for them. It's just with some of their DLC content is not quite as cohesive as the rest of the core game. Okay, we've entered a garbage pit. Here we go, going down, 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 and lots of garbage. There's a grate that leads to nothing. We don't know. Oh! We've reached the very edge of the sewers. So here we can see even more. We can see the gigantic pillar supports underneath the city with the moisture coming in here, and we can see all of the mushroomy things starting to grow from it. Up into the left in the background. There's also a gigantic emblem of Hallownest sitting there. We're in the junk pit. Lots of junk. Treasure chests, garbage, some many. A cocoon chained with a simple lock. Use simple key. We are not going to use the simple key yet. This is for later in the game. Much later in the game. Oh, there were butterflies in that chest. Yay! We freed butterflies. Okay, let's go up. Okay, here's more of caverns. Which, if we're up against the fungal waste... Where are we? Even if we're below the fungal waste, if we're up against the fungal waste, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense that we're seeing non-mushroom riddled caverns right here. Back there you can see a bunch of mushroom stuff growing. This is also a... Oh no, it fallen. This is a huge room. Is like the entire city built on gigantic supports, or is this like the only cavern? It's hard to know because the spot we're in right now, it says that we're here, but this spot isn't actually connected to the rest of the map of the game. It's kind of inserted in. So this map piece does not fit in. It's almost like we've gone in the foreground or the background. Ooh, there's some chains here. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Okay, now we are climbing up. We're in some brick. There's some brick in here, and there's some wood scaffolding. Okay, here's some mushrooms. Here's some mushroom stuff. What does it say? What does it say? Hunter, what do you say about these things? Just a child, it drifts about with eyes closed and an open mind. When I was young, my brothers and sisters and I would hunt each other in the nest. Now I hunt alone. Oh, the hunter killed his brothers and sisters? Oof. But this does look a lot like, next to the Dashmaster, the edge of the waterways spilling into the fungal wastes. Aha! There's a crack in the grate. Oh, we're hearing a new thing. Oh, it's more flukes. Well, this is disgusting. What are you, man? Fluke Hermit. Stronger. Glah, glah. Bigger. Mother. Glah, glah. Grow and grow. Nice and wet. Noisy. Glah, glah. Scary. Up, up. Stay here, glah. Glah, glah. Mother sends treasure. Gather it up. Safe, glah. Little sisters. Glah, glah. Oh, and now it's repeating. Stronger, glah glah, bigger, mother. Mother is glow. So angry. So angry. The mother has glow! Oh, what is the mother glowing with? It did look like the mother was, when we killed it, the mother did have a lot of the infection that the rest of the stuff in the game has. Well, this is weird. It's poking one of the little flukes with a pin. Yuck. Yeah, when we killed the big mother thing, didn't it burst with a bunch of infection stuff? It bursted with all the orange stuff. Did it get infected and engorged? The infection, I mean the zombie plague stuff that we keep seeing around the game. Like the parasitic zombie stuff. Let's see where we go. Up we go. Oh! Oh, I see. So we're in the giant cavern. Underneath the nailsmith. We've come back up on the city. And the water down here, if you're not able to swim, you must sink down into the royal waterways into the junk pit. Okay, I guess we're gonna want to turn around and go back in. Still no signs of the king or the castle. Or the, what was it, palace? Down we go. Oh, did we have any more relics for Relic Seeker Lamb? No, we don't. Okay. Okay, let's go find our bench again. Whoa! I forgot about these things. Let's find that bench again. Down, down. We'll have a sit and look at the map that we've updated. Okay, so yes, the junk pit is way down here underneath the nailsmith's caverns. But it's interesting that stuff comes down here, but we didn't see a throughway here. Nothing looked about this way like there's a way down into here, like there's more caverns. So that's my one little kind of criticism of how the DLC is not quite as cohesive in the world design of the rest of the game. And it's only this room. This is the only room that bugs me like that. It's the only one. But down here is where we found the fluke marm, the mother fluke. Let's see, did we explore this whole cavern down here? Looks like there's some stuff up here and over here. We'll have to check down here a little more. Let's go look. I think we explored everything in here. I'm gonna go back up and put our regular charms back on. Let's see. Let's put back on at least our gathering swarm. Yeah, that'll be good. What else? Yeah, no, this looks good. I wish there was a... We found a couple interesting... It's okay, so we found these parasitic bugs that have evolved specifically to eat the city's garbage. And that's pretty interesting. And we've discovered that these sewers feed, or spill into... Woo! Woo! Ah! Woo! Woo! Okay. When we found that the sewers spill into the fungal wastes and give the fungal wastes the moisture and nutrients they need to grow over there. Okay, Flukemon. Dangerous, unpredictable foes that infest the pipes below Hallownest's capital. Even when it seems you've killed them, you need to stay on guard. And on guard we will. Okay, yeah. We found that. That's the soul totem. Oh no, I don't think I can get back up. There we go. Okay, let's get back out of here. Okay, we've seen this. We've seen all this. And up. And up and up and up and boom! And right. Okay, back up. Back up. Here we go. We have a new charm to try out too. Let's try that out. Okay. 3. It costs 3. Okay, so if we take this off and put this off, let's try this new fluke nest charm real quick. Let's find something to shoot it at. Oh! Ah! Okay, we can now shoot out... Oh, we found a Blug Sack. Easily tracked down if you have a sense of smell. I strongly suggest you do not eat its eggs. Okay, so we've learned a bit about that. We've learned we can now spew out using our soul. We can now spew out our own little flukes to attack things, which is absolutely disgusting. But we can do it. It looks like it changes our fireball spell into more of a close-range shotgun kind of blast. Okay. Let's continue through here. Let's see what else we can find in here. Oh dear. We found there's new art here. Bill Marigold, do you think this is what I think it is? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? The walls are now covered in a grime. And we can hear someone. Okay, we've entered a new sub-area of the sewer. And there's goo all over the walls. Let's go up. Someone's yelling at us. It sounds like a happy bug. Okay, we're getting away from the stuff that's on the walls down there. More goo on the walls. You think it's gonna be a fight? Think it's gonna be a fight? I don't know, it sounds like a really friendly guy. Oh, here's a room. Oh no, look what's dripping around. This stink clouds. Do you know what this is? Oh yeah, it's a fight, alright. Oh, it's the dung defender. Oh, it's poo. For the honor of the 5! For the 5, Vale! It's for the 5! For the honor of Hallownest! He says for the honor for the 5! We've been trying to find any signs of the 5 Knights of Hallownest. And he says for the honor of the 5 and for the honor of Hallownest. Oh, doma. Oof. But it's very rude of a knight to throw poo, don't you think? He's called the Dung Defender, but he seems more like the Feces Knight. Whoa! Whoa, he's doing like pirouettes of poo. Looking at his character design, it looks like he's very well armored. It looks like, based on his mandibles, helmet, and stuff like that, I think his character design is he actually is a dung beetle. We've got some really wonderful music playing for him. I don't think he's a match for us, though. We don't seem to be having much trouble with him. He's just throwing bits of poo and then diving through it. Oh, we've beaten him. He's landed in the poo. We've gotten a journal entry. Dung Defender, skilled combatant living at the heart of the waterways, assails intruders with balls of compacted dung. Fighting for honor or for loyalty, you may as well be fighting for dust. If you want to kill, do it for your own sake. That is the nature of a true hunter. He's dropped something. Yeah, I'm glad we do not have a scent organ in here. Defender's Crest. We've gotten a shield. Unique charm bestowed by the king. It's bestowed by the king of Hallownest to his most loyal knight. Scratched and dirty, but still cared for. Causes the bearer to emit a heroic odor. So, when we read his thoughts, he said for the 5 and for the glory of Hallownest. The night after we beat him, dropped a charm that was given to him specifically by the king of Hallownest. Oh, he's guarding some stuff. There's a switch here. We must have hit a valve to a pipe. What have we got here? We've got A creepy room. We don't want to go this way yet. But look, we can see there's the pipe that we just hit is going across this room. We'll come back to that in a bit. Now, speaking about earlier, I mentioned the DLC has some hidden stuff that is really not obvious. Like, there is not any indications that there's a secret here at all. But there is. We can break through this floor. Down here. Let's go up now. Let's take a look at this path here. So we can. There's a hole here leading into. We can see a figure constructed of poo and waste. And a king's idol. There's a king's idol here. I mean, he's a dung beetle, right? He's got to do what he's got to do. It's kind of in his nature, I guess. Look at this. So, over here, we see a poo constructed figure with, that was next to a king's idol. Now, we know that king's idols were given specifically to individual people by the king in order to worship him. That they were inscribed to individual owners. So there was a king's idol here. And we can see there is a poo constructed figure with a crown similar to the king's idol here. Where am I? Come on. So there's a king. There was a king's idol here and a a poo construction of the king. And over here we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 statues. One of them here looks to be the shape of the Dung Defender. I think we've just found one of the five legendary knights of Hallownest. Let's look at what the other ones are shaped like. This one here, this big guy, looks like the shape of the knight's armor that we fought up here. Except that one we found out was really a maggot. Yes, this is definitely a clue about what happened to the 5. This figure I can't seem to make out. This one has, it looks like 2 long thorns or horns and a tall pointy head. This one I can't make out either. But these seem to be constructed by the Dung Defender in his lair. So we've finally found proof of one of the 5 Knights of Hallownest, and maybe proof that there is an existence of the King of Hallownest. Let's see what else we can find. That's an awfully big clue to find in a sewer. We have not found the Grey Mourner yet. Not in this play run. I will get us to the Grey Mourner eventually, but we have not come across the Grey Mourner yet. I am threading a needle of the story, as it were. This entire playthrough is being done in a that's okay. This entire playthrough is being done in a story-based order. I know what the story is. I've already done some speed runs of the game, and what we're doing here is we are playing very intentionally through the story in order to uncover all the secrets in a particular order. So the Dung Defender that we just fought here is the very first piece of evidence that we found that the 5 Knights even actually really existed, and that when we first heard about the 5 Knights, we heard that they were like centuries old, wasn't it, Marigold? Isn't that what they said? So we weren't even sure that any of them would be alive anymore. Now we know at least one of them is. Which begs the question, will we find out what happened to the other 4? Let's go down here. Oh, we're going down deeper and deeper. We're still in a sewer. Oh, we've come to another edge of the sewer here. It's spilling away into rock face. But here, we're seeing very, 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 very large cavern fossils. By far, these cavern fossils look much larger than the rest of the ones we find in the world. Oh no, there's acid! Yeah, we have probably come all the way from under the sewer. We were in the city, now we've gone under the sewer. We're coming up towards the bottom underneath the sewer. Still some constructed buildings though. Here's more pipes leading over across a big acid pool. Here's a fun little design. There's some crystals here. These look awfully out of place, don't they? There hasn't been any crystals anywhere in the entire rest of the game except for the Crystal Peak. And even the colors stand out. And this is just a nice little hint for us to remind us about crystals. Why do we want to be reminded about crystals all the way down here? Because we have an item called the Crystal Heart that if we stand right there, if we just use this with blind faith... Whoa! Aha! Now it looks like we're coming into a cave system. Oh look, there's those crystals again. They're just wanting to remind us that we have an ability, or that there's an ability that lets us jet through these spaces. We can hear a guard of the city marching around right now. Here's another one of these soul totems. I don't see any of the black-bladed architecture around this one. Dashmaster. Oh, we're coming across some greenery. Sort of like what we find in the green path. Oh, and there's some leaves here too. We're coming to a change of scenery. No! Oh, another rancid egg thing. Okay, so we're towards the outer edges of the sewer systems where the sewer drains into. We're starting to hit some natural caverns, and some natural caverns that seem to be growing some plant life. Let's see what we could find. There's a sign here. Only those who prove their honor in combat may enter the grove beyond the defender. Oh, we fought the defender and prevailed. Yeah, we're not near another crystal area. All they're trying to do with those little crystal things is give us a reminder hint that that's a thing. They're just trying to remind us of the crystal area, that we gained an ability there that we could have used. Or, if we hadn't gotten that ability, they're trying to give us a hint of an area to go to try to locate that ability. That's what they're trying to do with those little crystals that are out of place down here. So, the Dung Defender has left us a sign here saying only those who prove their honor in combat may enter the grove beyond the Defender. We can see there's some ineligible writing, at least for us here. The bug can read it, but we can see that in the signature mark right here towards the very bottom, we can see the head of the Dung Defender. So that's a nice little thing. This looks like the entryway to a chapel that we're starting to come up on. We're back more in the royal sewer kind of stuff. Back in construction. Okay, then there's lots of plants in here. Oh, there's a guard! Hey man, did you fight the Dung Defender? You don't look worthy of being in here. Neither do you. We're finding city guards in the sewer. Oop. Okay, what can we find in here? Oh, there's some acid. We can't get through that. I guess we'll just have to jump down here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And it's an ambush by the city guards! Man, we're so much powerful, so much stronger than them now. Well, that was easy. We're really outclassing these guys now. Oh good, this is a pipe that leads out. Dashmaster! Oh! The ground... Okay, we're leaving... We're leaving the constructed sewers into more caverns, and as we're coming into these caverns, the vines are starting to thicken into the ground. Oh, here we are. We're in a giant Isma's Grove. We're in an entire grove now. This place was guarded by the Dung Defender for some sort of special purpose. Oh, there's a thing here. Consumed Isma's tear. Acid shall be repelled. Swim in acidic waters without coming to any harm. We can see here, in the side of this grove, I can hear a grub too. We'll find him in a bit. So, this is what the Dung Defender has been guarding. There is a face here. In the very top of this, buried into this grove, that generating from its body was this little tear, this dewdrop that gave us acid resistance. Let's dream nail it. Ogrim, there's no time. If we are to make conjecture, yes, thank you, Isma, for the ability. If we are to make some conjecture from what we've learned from the rest of the game, instead of being a charm, this bug has, upon its death, spawned an entire grove and an ability. This must have been another very special bug to generate all this life from its passing life. Now we're acid immune, huh? Haha! It's just like a day in the spa now. Hey, Grub, what you thinking? Home. Oh, it's a real grub. You're free! Up we go. Now we can get back up through here. Well, we've learned some interesting things now. We've discovered one of the 5 Knights of Hallownest. And he's protecting a special place. We've obtained acid resistance from this special place. That must be why he's protecting this place so much. We discovered that there are parasitic worm creatures that feast off the garbage of Hallownest. Oh, look! There's the green pipe from the valve that we hit over by the Dung Defender. That must be what that valve switch we hit does. It must be... I betcha this thing is a drain vent. I betcha there was a bunch of acid or something in here, and I betcha it's piping it out for us. Yeah, she is sort of bowing, isn't she? Whoa! Where did that guy pop up from? He's an awfully big guy to be hiding. Yeah, only those worthy could go in there. So, that's a well-defended spot there. We've learned a couple things down here in the sewers in our tracing down the king. One of the things being that the king actually did exist, and that the 5 knights actually did exist. We're getting awfully high. Where are we in the sewer? Oh, there's a hole here. There's a hole in rock here. There's a crack that's leading into a building. Let's see where this goes. There's more of the sewer draining through. There's a little tiny hole going through here. We've discovered something new. There looks to be little red flowers in here. And we can hear somebody laughing. What do you think we've got ahead of us? Oh, let's head through here and see what we find. Oh! There's a new character. Oh! Hello. I'm sorry, am I interrupting something? You were enjoying some jokes or something? Your house isn't looking too well here. It's looking a little ramshackled. Hello. We've met a new character.
Pantera?
Eternal Emilitia. Ah, what a surprise. It's not often I receive visitors. It's been so long. Ages even. I just hope my manners haven't left me. I don't know, you were kind of laughing like a maniac there. You've no doubt sensed my affluence. Oh dear. You're right to guess I'm renowned amongst the upper caste of Hallownest. Oh dear. Well, I was once until these cretins cast me out. Have you met them, my former fellows? That's them outside, their bodies shambling around, all mindless and empty, and I'm still alive to witness their pathetic demise. I'm just so happy. Fate can be a wonderful thing. I think we've discovered what she's so happy about. She does remind me of the troop people a little bit, but she's not wearing one of those culty masks. She's just in... She seems to have these nice red flowers around her house. She's also wearing something fancy. Isn't life just wonderful? Well, aren't you a spiteful bug? No doubt this one will meet its demise at the nails of the city's guards. I'll outlive you too, little grub, as I did all the others. Well, she is just having a good time. I see a switch here. Let's open this up. Where do you think this goes? Let's find out. Whoa! We've re-entered the City of Tears. We've discovered a new section of the city. Look, it's more of these really big guards that have large armor, and we can see that the bugs in here, including the Eternal and Militia here, who we just met, we can see a bug walking along here. You want my Geo? Oop. Husk Dandy, former member of Hollow Nest's High Society, limited offensive ability. We have reached the aristocratic area of the city. We've reached the highest society. Yes, so what we're noticing here with Militia, so most of the game is blue color hues, right? We found them in the Forgotten Crossroads and the City of Tears. Everything's been kind of blue and subdued and sad. But we are now in the affluent, rich part of the city. And to represent that, we're now seeing reds being woven into the design of the characters and the city. You want my Geo? Yes, I do. We are now in the rich part of the city. You'll recall the other half of the city, the citizens, the lower common citizens, were all consumed by the mages of the Soul Sanctum. These bugs were too wealthy to be consumed. The wealthy bugs of the city were spared from all the most horrific fates, but because they were left alive, they're now here in the city walking as zombies. Ow! Cowardly Husk. Former member of Hollow Nest High Society. Although made aggressive by the force inside, old instincts still occasionally compel it to run from danger. Great Husk Sentry. Animated remains of a great sentry, the most elite of the city's guards, wields a great nail and shell. Its powerful attacks cause heavy damage. So these are all like royal high-end guards of the city here. We can see more of the city behind us now. Oh, a spa icon. We'll use this later. Well, I'll open this for now, actually. I'll just open it. Let's see, where shall we explore? Look, you can see on the map. We're at level with the City of Tears now. Relic Seeker Lem is over there, a bench is over there. The statue of the Hollow Knight is right there. This bug here has a fancy beehive hairdo. We can see right here what looks to be like a bug carriage, just enough size for one high-class bug to get into, and we can see on this side and this side what look to be little arm carriers. Okay, you have a good night, Vale Marigold. I'll be finding a bench in just a moment, and we will call it a night there. Actually, I can run over to one there. See, there's a stag station right over here. We'll call it a night right here. King's Station! We found the Queen's Station before. Here we go. We'll open up the station. And we'll sit on this bench. Now we can look at our map. We've unlocked a new area of the city. The city is larger than we actually thought it was. And then, so we've this episode we rummaged around in a sewer. We discovered some interesting things. Next episode, we'll explore the high-end society of the City of Tears and uncover more mysteries in the Kingdom of Hallownest. Good to see you tonight, Vale Marigold. You have a good night. And everyone else, you have a good night too. I'm producerBry. I'll be back tomorrow, same time as always.